On today's episode of Blood Trails, I want to talk to you about some situations in the turkey woods and also show off the new Mother Clucker pot call. Now, I'm an old-fashioned turkey hunter. I'm 53 years old. I've been doing this since I was 11 years old. We've put a lot of birds on the ground over the years. And one of the first things I learned to call with was a scratch box, and then I graduated up to a slate long before I ever heard of a mouth call or diaphragm call, whatever you want to call it. And I was always a friction caller. And over the years, I've come to have a few favorite friction calls. I've seen various variations come and go over the years: aluminum pots, plastic pots, stone face calls, glass, crystal. Some of them I've loved. I've carried some of them a lot. But I always go in the woods with a slate and a really good glass of some kind. And somewhere always tucked in my vest is a small aluminum call that'll make a lot of noise. I used to have an illuminator from old mag calls back in the day. But I want to show you something. I'm going to lay my striker down right here. That was made, came up with, invented, and has now a patent here in West Virginia. And I know this call is coming out a little late this year for you boys down south, but you could still order one and give it a go in your later season. Mother Clucker Calls. Now what I'm showing you here is the carry box for the faces of this call. This call is machined out of aluminum, and it just pops open like a mason jar, and you can just put your different faces in there. Right now I have a slate call in there. You know, I carry a slate and I call with a slate a lot. You can see some of our other videos on YouTube of me calling with a slate. I like to quiet call with them. One of the best uses of a slate is early in the morning when you're set up on a gobbler, you're 75, 100 yards out, and he's up in a tree, and you just want to do a little quiet calling to him. I like to sit there and get in close and just barely give him some tree yelps. Just something real light that he knows you're there. Now, I want you to know something about this. I haven't worked on this slate yet. I've just taken this out of the package and call him with it. Just real quiet, real soft. You don't have to get loud at that time of morning. It's just, and that's quiet. And believe me, he can hear that out there, even with leaf cover on. One of the things I like about this slate on this Mother Clucker calls is the nice pop it has to it. I guarantee you that's going to get a gobbler's attention. Nice purr. Give a little quiet call. Like I said, I have not played with this call other than just a few rounds, and I don't know if you can see that. You see the little round areas, just a few rounds. Let's try a kiki. It's not there. It's not as high-pitched as I like, and I need to find a sweet spot on here, and it takes hours and hours. These just came out. We just got these on our hands this week. This is just great. I can't wait to talk to turkeys with this call. Once again, that quiet tree call, nice clucks. So I'm still getting used to this call. Really like that slate face. And I'm going to pop in a glass one here in a second and talk to you about that. So the nice thing is Mother Clucker gives you this little call box. Half a turn, you're there. You pop the face out you want. I want to get the bead blasted glass out next. This is how easy it is to switch calls. I found you pop one out with one hand, put the other one in with the other, get your call set back down in there, and off you go. Now, what do I like to use this glass for? I'll tell you, this is my ridge running call. I like to use a glass for running the ridges and reaching out there, getting a gobble out of a bird, closing the distance in on him, and then hunting him. But like I said, this call has not been used, still like brand new. I haven't sanded it, roughed it up or anything yet. So we want to see what we can do. Hear that? Little. There's a real nice place. Now that's loud. That's reverberating off these hills. We're still 2 weeks out from season here in West Virginia, and I'm surprised that actually a bird isn't gobbling at that. Good purr. That's a good call. I'm going to use this bead blasted glass a lot this year. You're probably going to see this one on video. Killing some birds. Good purr. Good cluck. I'm just trying to find the sweet spot. You can hear the different sounds this call's making. There has that double breakover yelp. I'm telling you, that is reverberating off these mountains. And I'm not putting that much pressure. And that secret is that aluminum, machined aluminum pot. I mean, it just really amplifies. So you got to just be quiet with it. But for ridge running, like I said, we can get loud. I like it. That's the bead blasted glass. I see a lot of uses for that. And I'm going to switch out here real quick to the aluminum. I love that. Opens like a mason jar. And I love opening mason jars. Let's get the aluminum out. The nice thing he did with the aluminum, he laser engraves turkey tracks on the using side. So you're not sitting there trying to guess. Now you talk about a change of pace. This machined aluminum face, and you can see the turkey tracks on that, meaning that's the side you want to use. Let's just see what we get. A little squeaky. Rasp. Pretty deep yelp there. I think I could slow that down for a Jake yelp. That's a change of pace call. It's smooth. But right here. And that's reverberating really good. On this windy day, I guarantee you that we get the gobblers going. That's going to reach out. That's going to be a great call to use out west. Great call. Get a little whine. Yeah. I like that little whine right there. So this call here, I can see a useful place for is when I'm dealing with an old gobbler and I want to make him think that there's a Jake up here with a hen. I'd hit the hen call and the mouth call, just letting him know, getting a little anxious, and then I'd give a big old, that old gobbler cluck, or I shouldn't call it a cluck, that gobbler Jake yelp. It's hard to cluck on this call. There we go. Good gobbler cluck and that whine. I don't know if you've ever heard a gobbler or a Jake at a decoy. As they approach, they do that whine. And then we call. Has that aluminum rasp to it, which is just a different sound that gets the turkeys going. Folks, you got to get these calls while they're hot. Right now is the time to get them. MotherCluckerCalls.com. MotherCluckerCalls.com. You'll get that machined aluminum pot. You'll get 3 faces: the aluminum face, the bead blasted glass, and the slate face. This call right here, I mean, it replaces 3 calls in your arsenal. So if you're one of those guys that can't help but carry a bunch of stuff, this might actually help you out a little bit. I love this little printed box here. And this thing just fits right in my vest real easy. So jump aboard the Mother Clucker train and go to mothercluckercalls.com. Get your order in. Tell them Longspur sent you. And tell us about your successes this year. Send them in to us. We appreciate each and every one of you out there. And let's hit the turkey woods.